Good evening. Earlier, our supervisor, Alan Goldberg, talked about the fact of how few people we have working in the township, and yet what an impact that we do have. And that's true primarily because we collaborate with so many agencies in the community, and peerjury, I think, is an excellent example of that. We work with 5 police departments in New Church Township to provide a juvenile diversion program for young people, juveniles who are 17 or under, who make a mistake, that all of us make mistakes when we're young, and giving them an opportunity to come in front of a jury of their peers instead of going to juvenile court. We work with Wilmette, Winnetka, Kenworth, Glencoe, and Northfield. We work with 4 high schools in the community. We work with approximately 20 social service agencies who provide opportunities for kids to do community service. But most of all, we work with young people in the community, and these are kids who serve as peer jurors. We have, at any given time, between 20 and 40 peer jurors who have to participate in a very difficult process. They have to ask tough questions of offenders and their families and the police officer who is present. They have to come up with a decision regarding a sentence, which usually involves community service. They have to decide where to send an offender to do community service, taking into account the crime that they committed. And they have to decide how long they have to do their service, as well as other punishments, things like apology letters or written papers. Each year we select a juror who has been an especially outstanding juror. They have to write an essay, they have to have an exemplary academic record. And this year our award winner is Brianna Chow. Would you please come up here, Brianna? Brianna has an outstanding academic record, is headed off to the University of Chicago, I believe. Congratulations. Brianna has written what I think is one of the best essays we've heard in a long time. So I want to have Brianna read the essay, and then I'll present her with a plaque, and best of all, a check for $1,500 to use at her college. So, Brianna?
Good evening, everybody. My name is Brianna, and peer jury is important to me because peer jury is important to others. While the whirlwind of emotions that swirl through my head as I listen to offenders' stories are notable, it's the determination, the single-mindedness resolve that I see in the eyes of my peers as they stand in front of me that sticks. Over the past 2 years, I've come to see peer jury as this amazing microcosm for this larger rehabilitative learning experience where offenders learn from jurors, jurors learn from offenders, and values like respect, discipline, hard work, and community are instilled in everyone. In this way, I've come to look forward to that first Wednesday of every month where I get to collaborate with others and engage in team decision-making and deep critical analysis. But I think the most significant thing in the end is getting to watch the growth of my peers unfold before my eyes. Month after month, I get to witness this spectacular change in these kids' mindsets and internal motivation, and I'm so proud to be a part of this process where I get to help young adults grow into valuable and productive members of society. Moreover, throughout my entire peer jury experience, I've come to learn that the American legal system as a whole, and this little part that I participated in, is incredibly humanistic and has layers of depth and emotional complexity. I've also come to learn that my voice is incredibly important, and I now realize that being able to communicate effectively allows me to serve as a catalyst for change. As I look forward towards the future, I'll constantly look back on my past and remember the joy I felt and lessons I learned from volunteering as a peer juror. Thank you.
Good luck in college. We'll see you through the summer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great.